Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back. Oh, this music's a little too loud. Let me lower this. Okay, there we go. And welcome back to another Patch Notes review. Now, I'm going to preface this with I am extremely hungover. So, let me make sure everything's correct. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, everything's fine. So, yesterday I drank a lot of fucking alcohol, like a whole bottle, and I really shouldn't have. I threw up 3 times, and I was in a lot of pain when I woke up today. And that was about 7 to 8 hours ago, I think. But anyway, you know me, not even a hangover. God fucking damn it. Hello?
Crystal!
Belijah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What happened yesterday, man?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Don't play cute and stupid, alright? You know what I mean.
What do you mean?
Chris, what happened to you yesterday?
Yesterday I had fun.
Chris, you were abused.
Yesterday I had fun.
You were abused.
Hell nah, yesterday I had a lot of fun.
Taken advantage of, I would even go as far to say.
Really? By who?
By Mr. Sherlock while you were sleeping.
Oh. Yes.
You let him overpower you in your weekend state.
Wait, how do you overpower me?
Chris, I heard he was like throwing shit at you and kicking you and shit.
Yeah, you know what the best part of all that was?
What?
It didn't even affect me.
Not me.
I was so strong, all of those things he did to me, I didn't even notice.
Chris, I heard that he like woke you from your slumber a couple of times.
Yeah, that was his downfall, because then I threw up everywhere.
Oh God.
Yeah, I was sleeping to try and, like, feel better. And I guess he was doing all these things, and I didn't even feel it. But eventually, he tapped my leg, the source of my power, and I woke up, and I just threw up everywhere.
Oh my God, Mr. Allen, what the fuck happened?
I drank so much.
Fucking Christian.
I drank a whole bottle.
You decided to like Mark Robinson's like final days in his house.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Robinson said he enjoyed it.
Of course he enjoyed it. All he does is clean up after us.
No, like, he said with me, like, it was funny. Because, like, before I threw up, we were having a good time.
Come on, Chris. Why always gotta ruin shit towards the end of it?
Apparently, it didn't even ruin it, because afterward, we were still having a good time, too.
Fucking Chris. Dude, I heard Dan's a dickhead.
Really?
Like when he got drunk, I heard that like Jesse and Thomas were getting fed up with his bullshit.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was sleeping.
Yeah, and he was like fondling you while you were sleeping.
I didn't even feel it.
You're being taken advantage of, Chris.
I don't really think it was being taken advantage of if I didn't even feel it.
Chris, you gotta do something. You gotta like do some punishment.
I don't even think I need to punish, because I didn't even know. Like, if he was doing something to me, how did I even know? I don't even know.
Fucking A, dude. You guys did all this without me? That's fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, we set a date for this.
When did you set it? You set a date what? Like the day before?
Like a couple days before, yeah.
When was it? I don't remember this.
Okay. I mean, I don't really know what to do about that then, but...
You don't let a nigga know? That's what you could do.
I mean, didn't Dan let you know?
No.
Dan was the whole one organizing this.
Dan let me know the day of.
Oh.
Fucking Chris, man.
Dan's your boy, dude. You take it up with him.
Dude, Dan? It's fucked up, Chris.
Damn, yeah.
Now look at this shit.
Dan, like, stripped in front of me, too.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I saw his, like, bare back and chest.
Did you like like it?
I saw his meet. Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty good.
I heard that you fucking, I heard that you threw up in front of Abuela's house.
No, I threw up in the back.
In the back of Abuela's house?
Yeah.
And I heard you threw up in the front of your Abuela's house.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Fucking Chris, dude. What did they say to you? They're like, look at this fucking animal.
No, they saw I was in pain, so they left me alone.
Oh, damn. They know not to poke the fucking bull when it's angry.
Yeah, because if they did, I would have been like... Okay, no, let me not say.
Yeah, no, you would have been like, what?
Nah, I'm not saying... I ain't saying shit, yeah.
Fuck, man.
I ain't saying shit.
So you would have had to use some lethal force?
Maybe.
Oh, God. They're just older. Like, they're just looking out for you, Chris. Jesus Christ.
And I was uninhibited, too.
Oh, my word. What are you doing today?
Today, I'm just relaxing.
Just relaxing?
Mm-hmm.
Seeing the rapids?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my word. Chris, come to Robinson's house again.
No. He's packing. I was talking to him before.
He's packing right now?
He should be done by now, but he was packing.
Chris, you still need to see Robinson.
I saw Robinson yesterday.
You need to see him again.
I'll see him eventually, hopefully.
I don't think you will.
I think I might.
I don't think you will, sir.
I think I might.
Chris, Elderwood Vanguard looks stupid.
Who? What?
The new skin
There's a new skin?
for Viglog, yeah.
Oh, God. Let me see. Where is it? Elderwood
Give it
Vega.
better.
Oh, great. Another Ari skin. Fucking lovely.
Yeah!
Oh, amazing. Fucking amazing. Yo, this is what we needed. Another Ari skin.
You don't like that?
No. The Nocturne one looks kind of nice.
They have a new Shen one, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the Nocturne one looks decent. I like the colors more than anything, even though it's still just purple. Wait, yo! Elderwood Vagar looks nice!
You like it? It looks gay.
What the fuck? It looks hella nice. Wait, the colors are so nice. Are you serious?
Chris, he's a giant mushroom.
Oh my god, there's Infernal skins too? What the fuck? Infernal... Is that Shen?
Yeah.
Oh god, he's like pissed. The Galio one looks nice, too bad he's trash though. Actually, it looks whatever. Infernal Galio's okay. The back is nice though. And what is the next one? The next one is... Oh god, is it Varus? Oh shit, that looks nice. Okay, I mean the Varus skin is kind of whatever, but it's not bad.
Chris, you have to go to Robinson's house.
I already went to Robinson's house.
Chris, you have to go again.
I already went again. I'm not going anywhere right now. Right now I'm just relaxing.
Chris, you gotta go to Dan's house again.
I haven't even been to Dan's house. Wait, yeah, the Vagar skin looks so good. Holy shit. I love the colors on it. The colors are really nice.
Alright, Chris, I'm gonna see you later then.
Okay.
Are you gonna be on?
I don't know.
Yes, you fucking will. Don't say that shit.
I don't know, dude.
You will be on. Enough of this, Chris. I'm sick and tired of you
I don't know, dude.
fucking answers. Alright, I know.
We'll
Yes,
see.
you will be on.
We'll see. We'll see.
Listen, Chris. If I get on and I ask you for fucking leave time, and you say, I already played it.
Well, what do you think I'm gonna do right after I get off the phone with you?
You're not playing leaf time, I'll tell you that.
Well, I think you might be disappointed then.
Chris, you have other fucking games. I don't understand
I play those later at night.
Why?
Because I want to play League in the day. Daytime is League
Why
time.
not League of the Day?
Because that's when I usually play it.
Fucking Crystal, dude. Hold off this one.
My first win is up, I'm playing.
Chris, you gotta hold off.
Nah, the first win is up, I'm playing. Because then if I don't get the first one now, I can't. If I get it later, then I won't be able to get it when I'm working.
Good.
No, not good.
So you don't play League while you work?
No, I must play League while I work. I have to get the first one while I work.
Did you think of that? Maybe you should just do your like actual fucking job.
What job? There's no one there.
Listen, Chris. All I'm saying is, hold off, Chris.
My job revolves around people coming in and no one comes in.
All I'm saying is, if I get on and I ask you for fucking league time and you say no, we're gonna have an issue.
Well, Elijah, I think you better prepare for the worst.
I'm gonna leave you with that, Chris.
You better prepare for the worst then.
I'm leaving you with that, Chris, and when I get back.
Listen, Elijah, my schedule doesn't revolve around Mr. Roman. We can't all revolve around working at fucking obscene hours and then doing everything else when you're able to.
Yes.
No. I miss the days when we got up in the morning, played League time, and then at night we stopped playing League time.
Chris, I'm gonna deal with you later, dude. Just listen to what
Yeah.
Alright?
Uh-huh.
Alright? Before things get violent. Right?
Okay, yeah, you better hope it doesn't come to that. I'll squeeze you so hard you pop. Okay, he hung up, fuck. Okay, anyway. Sorry for that extended intro. That's what I'll call that one. But yeah, you got a little backstory about my drunkenness yesterday. It's because Robinson is leaving for Washington. So, I drank obscene amounts. And I'm hungover, and I have a great headache, and I'm in a lot of pain. It doesn't sound like it, but I can assure you I am. I haven't eaten for 2 days. I hadn't eaten for 2 days until an hour ago, which I forced myself to eat some pasta. And now I'm cooling off with some plums. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying. Let's get into the patch. We got to see the new skins, and you see my opinion of them. So anyway, this one might be a little quicker than usual just because I can't focus too hard on anything. My mind is really not in it, I'll tell you that. Anyway. Hey, humans or dancer. I don't understand this intro. It's patch 9.16, the one where Pantheon falls from the skies. Like he wasn't doing that already. The Mantheon himself comes back to us in the form of Atreus. That is true. He's not Pantheon anymore. He's actually the guy. And is ready to rock and roll with his trusty spear and shield. I'll talk a little bit about him eventually. I don't know if I'm going to do it now, though. But we'll see. I'll talk about him. We're also making some small changes to some champions, which include a lot of mid laners like Corki, rest in peace AD Corki. Azir, God, I hope they don't nerf him because I've been playing him. LeBlanc, I hate LeBlanc, please don't buff her. Syndra, please buff her a little bit. And others. Sia, Space Cowboy, I actually love that. This, Sia Space Cowboy, that's good. Riot, you did good. Okay, let's go. So, we have the Pantheon rework, which I'll talk about soon. Right next, actually, after these next two skins. Dragon Oracle Udyr, I think, is a very good skin. And very nice on the eyes. The main thing that attracts me to a skin is the effects and the colors. Both of these are good in Dragon Oracle Udyr. Excuse me. Rammus, Hextech Rammus, the newest Gemstone skin. Only the Rammus mains will get this, and of that, they're not that many. This skin is fucking stupid. Onward! Okay, let's talk about Pantheon. So, I'm not going to show the fucking rework. Most of you should have already seen it by now, if at all. But here's what I think, right? His new passive is good. I don't know about any of the scalings. However, his passive is not his old passive, which I think his old passive was fucking retarded. I hated it. It was useful, though. It was one of the useful passives, but I didn't like it. Unlike Kog'Maw's. Now, his passive empowers his abilities, right? Once you get... Fucking Christ. Hello? I can't hear you. What happened?
I lost signal before.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought we were just done before. That's what we were talking about.
Wow. What is that?
I thought you just hung up because we were done.
Hello? Yeah, usually something about that, man.
I can't even hear. I can't understand you.
Usually we'll talk about Bella Leon.
Oh, yeah.
But the way I look at it, Chris, is like, she wants to say that, but I don't think she knows that we know, right?
Well, I hope she fucking finds out.
Well?
I hope she finds out that we know.
I know.
So that way she could fucking understand our anger.
I know. I want her to. I want her to find out, but I want her to come to me first about this.
I want her to come to me.
Because I saw the messages, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know exactly. And, like, I want to see how she plays it off. Like, with you, she could be like, oh, I was just kidding. Right?
No, you weren't, bitch.
But like, I saw the other messages, too. So I want her to hear. I want her to come to the event. If she comes to you, she's probably not gonna do anything about it. But if she does come to you, though, tell me though.
Okay.
Because I feel like I left in such an awkward spot just now that like she might ask you on Friday when you work with her.
And what do I say?
Just be like, oh, I don't know. He usually says bye to everyone.
So I don't say why, like the real reason?
No.
Vishal, you're really tying my hands here.
Chris, just don't. Chris, I only told you this just so that you could, like, watch out.
I mean, how am I gonna watch out, though? I don't do anything with Rosa anyway.
I know, but, like, it's just that I feel like she's the type of person, like, if you post anything, right? With nowadays, like, if you post anything, she could just screenshot it and just show, like, the chatting something, right?
What am I gonna post that would incriminate me?
I know, but just so you tell her something, she could just go and tell them. I'm just saying in general, like, more awareness of her.
Okay.
Like, I know chances are you're not gonna like say anything because you're not a fool. But, like,
yes, I am.
I'm just saying in general. Excuse me. Bella?
Yeah?
Yeah, but I know that, but it's just extra careful. Like, these types of people, Chris, are going to try to, like, get you in trouble. That's the same thing that happened at the lab, too.
Jesus.
It didn't happen to me, though.
That's good.
It happened with Kipros.
Oh, no.
Some guy named Jerome, right?
Vishal, I really don't care.
Wow, Chris. Wow. Chris.
Like, right now my head is hurting and I really don't care.
Chris, there's a lot of things you tell me that I don't care about, but I pretend to care.
No, you don't. You don't play League.
I pretend to care.
No, you don't.
But in reality, I don't give a shit.
No, you don't.
I just want to get you off your pants.
Oh, do you now?
How you feeling?
It still hurts.
Okay.
It's less now. Like,
really?
I can move around,
honestly,
but
I drank way more than that.
trust me,
Right?
I
woke up with hangovers, but, like, it must be the MGs. There's no way I can handle drinks better than you. There's no way.
Vishal, you don't understand what I drank.
Chris, Chinese people love to drink. I don't think you realize
Okay,
that.
what the fuck does that mean?
All Jeremiah and me can talk about was Guyanese parties.
That literally doesn't mean anything. So what if Guyanese people like to drink?
All they do is just, and I need to party with them.
Again, what does that have to do with anything?
Chris, I'm pretty sure I've drank way more than you in one night.
I'm pretty sure you haven't.
And I've mixed so many drinks.
I drank a whole bottle and then some.
Okay, what else? Is that it?
Yeah.
Come on, Chris. Maybe because you're not used to it, maybe.
Then that doesn't make any sense. I've drank before and I was fine.
Okay, but you didn't drink, like... what did you drink that caused this?
A whole bottle of Jack Daniel's honey and then some more whiskey.
Okay, what else? That's it?
That's it.
Like, Jack Daniels and whiskey?
I'm pretty sure you didn't drink as much as me yesterday, Vishal. Because you know it takes a lot for me to, like, throw up with drinks. Because remember we went to the bar, how much did I drink there? More than everyone.
Fucking stumbling.
Yeah, stumbling. That was it. I was just stumbling.
Yeah, I know. I've never like actually stumbled until when Keith Rose brought me to that bar. That was the last time I was stumbling because they fucked me up.
To the bar we went to?
No. Before that, me, Keith Rose, and these two other people, we went to a bar and they kept feeding me drinks to see how much I could take.
Okay.
It was called Ruin the Indian's Kidney.
Okay. You do realize the alcohol I drank is stronger than those drinks, right?
I won't taste that. Well, I had two Long Island. I had two Long Island iced teas.
And I had the equivalent of that at the bar we went to.
I'm not done. Why are you cutting me off?
I'm not arguing with you. There's no point.
I'm not arguing.
So what are you trying to do here?
There's no way. There's no way you drink more than that.
Okay.
And I honestly think it's the Tylenol you took.
The Tylenol I took.
But the Advil. How much mg's was it?
I don't know. I only took one though.
How do you? Okay. Did you get it from like a bottle or like you just go to like from like a little rippable thing?
A bottle.
You don't have the bottle there no more?
I'm not gonna get up and go get the bottle.
Oh my gosh, Chris. Education-wise.
I don't care.
You have to care. This is your body.
Right now I'm not getting up.
Okay, how about I carry you?
You can't carry me. You're not strong enough.
You're too fat for that.
You're too ugly.
It's not that you're muscular, it's just that you're so fat.
It's because you're so ugly.
Why would you say that if you know how I feel?
Looking at you just makes me fat because it's so ugly.
Oh, really? But you looked at Jesse last night.
I didn't. I was too drunk I couldn't see. I was actually so drunk I couldn't see.
Oh, God.
Like, I actually couldn't see, and when Robinson was taking me to the car, I needed him to, like, I put my arm over his shoulder, and he carried me there because I couldn't see where I was going.
Oh, God. Chris, I'm so hungry right now.
That's good. Anyway, Vishal, I'm gonna go now.
Did you eat anything since you woke up?
Yeah, I forced down a bowl of pasta.
Was it good?
It was good, it's just I didn't want to eat it.
I hope you don't go running.
What happened?
I hope you're not going to go running.
We'll see.
Alright, well, if you feel more bad, tell me and I'll come beat you up.
Why don't you come running with me?
Today?
Yes.
You're not running today, though. I refuse.
We'll see.
I don't run with alcoholics, Chris.
We'll see. Oh, you're right. I don't run with ugly people either.
What you said?
I don't run with ugly people either.
What do you mean? You ran with Elijah before?
Nah, I didn't run with him. He wasn't running.
You ran with Wiggins?
I ran at Wiggins.
Why? Did he stole something?
I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go now.
If you hang up the phone, there's gonna be punishment and consequences.
But what if I like that?
But not the ones you like. It's gonna involve fun.
I love that.
You love what?
Hun.
Alright, dude. All because you said that you could go.
Okay.
Say please.
Okay. Can you hang up for me? I don't want to reach for my phone.
Okay, is it really that bad?
It's not that bad, but I really just want to relax right now.
1 to 10. 1 to 10.
I would say like
After the-
a 6 right now.
Okay, then go to sleep. Alright, bye.
I'm not sleeping.
Yes, you are.
No.
Oh my god, Chris, why can't you just take the L and just go?
Never.
You already took the L in this conversation.
That's crazy because you're ugly.
Wow, okay. By the way, Chance said we're not allowed to use that computer, by the way.
What happened?
You know what I'll tell you? You know the computer without sound?
Yeah?
She was like, we're not allowed to use that computer anymore.
What do you mean?
So I had my email on the computer. I usually like leave the email up just in case like a professor like emails me or something. Right?
Okay.
And I left it there, and I don't know. She was in a good mood with me, and when I came back, like she was in like in a bad mood, and like she walked over and like she's like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Milos, Melos," right? I said that.
Okay.
And then she she was like, "Oh, this is not for us, for the other workers." I was like, "What other workers? Did you hear the slot?" I was like, "You have to just click on the bottom. You know that, right, Chan?" So she was like fumbling to click, and I was like, "You just gotta click on the bottom."
Wait, what do you mean she had to click on the bottom? On the bottom of what?
Okay, so I didn't close off the calendar. I didn't close off the thing. I just opened up like a whole new browser, kind of.
Okay.
Because I wanted to have the calendar always like there, right?
Okay.
And I know Chan has to sign out eventually.
Okay.
So I left it there for her, and she couldn't maneuver around. It was so weird. It was so awkward. Like she doesn't know what she's doing. And I was like, Chan, you just gotta click the bottom.
Okay.
And then like she didn't get it, so I did it for her. And she's like, "Oh, next time try not to use it." I was like, "All right."
What the hell?
Because this is the same home record, Chris.
She sounds stupid. She sounds so stupid.
Honey, home record's an idiot.
Jesus.
All right, well, go feel better. We'll talk later.
I'll try to.
All right, bye.
Bye. Okay. Whew. I don't have to reach my phone, thank goodness. Okay, so after the fucking second interruption, we're already 26 minutes in, everyone. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna put a fucking timestamp. 26 and a half minutes is when I start fucking talking about Pantheon. So anyway, I think his passive is cool because it upgrades all of his abilities. Ironically, I said this was gonna be short too. It's not even short. Excuse me. But yeah. So his Q is upgraded to like do more. You know, let's just fucking look at it. Fuck this bullshit. They really don't show me his kit here. Are you joking me? Okay, so let's see the preview. I guess. Fuck it, right? We're already scuffing this episode enough. Might as well. Okay, so.
I have faced many self-proclaimed gods.
Oh.
But when they die,
Oh.
you cannot hear their howls above the wind.
You can't. Oh shit, that's his ulti. Ooh.
Died. The man lives.
Damn. I like how they don't show you what the fuck it is. Okay, so let's fucking lower the Greek ass music here. Here's his passive. His next attack gets empowered, right? So his Q, if you hold it up, they basically stole this bullshit from Pyke, right? Pyke's Q works the exact same way. If you tap it, he'll just like throw the spear and it'll hit one thing. But if you hold it, it'll go through everything. See, look, that's when you tap it. Empowered, it does a shit ton of damage. That's his W, the jump. They basically kept that the same, except when it's empowered, you hit them 3 times. You do a little bit more damage. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. His E, I think, is the biggest change in his kit, aside from the Q and maybe the ulti, I guess. So the E, you now gain damage, invincibility, in the direction you're facing when the E is up. So basically, anything that hits you from this side will not fucking damage you, which is really good. And then it does a good bit of damage too. See, look at that. All that damage is mitigated. And if it's empowered, it lasts longer. His ulti. He throws the spear. Boop. Boom. And he just rolls his ass in. Boop. Boom. Ooh. Do. Ooh. 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 He missed the E. Oh, he KS'd him. Anyway, that's the new Pantheon. So what do I think of this? I think he... Like, I don't know scalings or whatever, but I still think he's pretty similar to the old Pantheon. I don't think he's going to be that good late game still. He's honestly, in my opinion, just going to be better at tanking. And his ulti is just better at doing damage. Because his main points are the E and the ult. So, the biggest thing with the ult is they made its range huge, so now you can actually hit people with it. Instead of just hoping to hit someone on the edge and just use it for a W, like, initiation. Now the ult will actually hit and damage people. And then once you go in, you won't get insta-popped in a team fight. So I actually see him as an engager. Maybe a jungle engager. So he's definitely interesting. I don't think he's as much a carry as like he's supposed to be. He's like Pantheon, the unbreakable spirit, even though he's Atreus now. He's like supposed to be the guy who like beats the shit out of you because he's like a warrior, right? But most likely what he's gonna be in game is just like a tank or a tank initiator in my opinion. But we'll see what happens. Okay, Azir. I think Azir is in a bad spot, honestly. He's one of the few people who in the mid lane doesn't come on till later in the game. Some people like that include, I think, Xerath, Ziggles, maybe. I don't know too well. But I'm talking about people like when they get to late game, it's good. And that's really bad for, I think, this meta where everything's focused around early game. Because Azir doesn't really do good in early game. So what are they saying? We're opening up late game windows of opportunity for Azir's enemies so he and his soldiers can't just chase them around relentlessly. The Q cooldown is actually extremely low for what it does, I feel. You're supposed to choose wisely where your soldiers are and what they do. Because you get them up like crazy. And the Q, while it does do damage, it's mostly for repositioning shit. So it's like, you gotta really pick and choose. And this will actually hurt you if you're trying to escape. So I think this is a fine nerf. Because Azir's late game is pretty insane, all things considered. I just wish they buff him early game. I want him to get, like, the Kale treatment. Because it's not fun playing Azir early. It's fun playing him late. And I still think until this rework comes out, he's not going to be, he's going to be better than Kale until the Kale rework comes out. I, like, worded that poorly. I'm sorry. Anyway, moving forward. The Cork. What do I think of the Cork? I think the Cork is very good when it comes to mid and late game damage. Ironically, that was his weak point when he was in the AD role. He didn't have that good of a late game, but now he really does. His late game is actually pretty good, but like I said before, it's mid lane. You need to have like good early to mid. So what do they say? What are they doing? Corky's been too present in pro play. Okay, pro play. His all too reliable damage. Like I said, he has good damage later on. So they're nerfing his base early damage and his AD damage. This kind of goes against what I said, because I say he's not good early, and I still stick by that. There's better people than him early. But he scales extremely well, and I guess in pro play, when you could be coordinated, he could do very well. Especially with the package. I think it's the package that's the problem with pro play. And the fact that he's a pretty safe laner as well. It's like the wannabe Malzahar, but you want to do more damage. Anyway, this is not that fine. This is actually pretty bad. I don't think nerfing his AD by the whole 5... and his attack damage growth. They're nerfing his early and his late with this. This is stupid. But whatever, if that's what they want to do, that's what they'll do. I don't agree with that one. Let me turn the music down a little bit. It's like bothering my head. Anyway, moving forward, Dr. Mundo. I think Dr. Mundo sucks asshole. But because tanks aren't meta, they're probably going to keep buffing tanks, just like I said. So what are they doing? W tenacity flattened, E cooldown now scales. Before patches worth of smaller changes are already under his belt, the Mad Lad's have been asking for something more substantial. Wow, so you just get the 30 tenacity at level 1. Holy shit, that's actually crazy. That's actually insane. And the E cooldown now scales down. That is also crazy for how low it is. I think later on you could just have the E permanently on. Jesus. These are good Mundo buffs. Like I said, tanks are going to keep getting buffed until they're played again. Echo. I think Echo is extremely strong. I think not many people play him after what he used to be, and that he's not that anymore. Alright, let me load this. This song fucking sucks ass. Even though it's from Summer Wars, ironically. I loved Summer Wars. Summer Wars was nice. But anyway. Echo. I think he's really good. He's definitely not what he was. Tank Echo, doing as much damage as it did, was one of the most broken things in the entire game. And Riot grabbed it, choked it out, slammed it in the ground, and buried it. And now this is the flower that's sprouting out the grave. And it's a beautiful flower, but it's not admired by many. So I think we're going to see... I think he's really good. So I think we might see nerfs. Let me see what's going to happen. E bonus damage increased, R cooldown decreased late. Wow. Buffs. Echo's just getting more powerful. I think Echo's still really fucking good. He does insane damage late game and mid game. And it's not too hard to get ahead with him early. It's not as easy as it was, but it was interesting. I'm curious to see how far they'll push Echo back to trying to get how powerful he was. Ezreal, I know Ezreal's getting nerfed. Ezreal has always been a fucking problem. AP Ezreal's burst has made him a bit of a terror. Really? So we're taking some power out of the build and hitting his early game safety. So they're hitting the E. Oh, yeah, they're... Oh, my goodness! So, the ratio on the Q is getting halved for the AP stuff, which is fine. That's not a problem. But my dear God, they're gutting his E. This nerf is actually very substantial. I think now hook supports and catch-out supports will actually be able to get Ezreal. Normally, when you're in a lane with Ezreal, you never go for the Ezreal. You just don't. He'll just E everything you do. Now, if he E's it, you can actually get your cooldowns back up before his E's back up, and you can pressure him now. I think this is a very good change. It hurts him, but I didn't expect him to go this far. 25 seconds on E, level 1. Of course, it'll get lowered by the Q and whatnot, but early game, this absolutely hurts him. I like this change. I think this change is good. For what the E does and how safe it makes Ezreal, you really need to put gates on that, and I'm really glad Riot did that. Very good nerf. Fiora. All I've seen is Fiora getting buffed because she's not played anymore, even though I think she's in a decent spot, so we're probably going to see more buffs. E cooldown decreased early. Bonus attack speed now scales. Okay, so they're buffing her early and her late. Wow, the E got Omega buffed. Holy shit. It went up to 90 late. Jesus Christ. So they're trying to make her more snowball-y. Excuse me. That's pretty cool. Good change to Fiora. I think she's okay. I think maybe 1 or 2 more buffs after this and she'll be like, okay, like stop, that's it. Okay, Jaximus. What do I think of Jax? I think Jax is bad. I don't see Jax played very often, and I don't like Jax as a champion. I used to like him, but I really don't like how when you go in, you just get fucked. Like, you're not tanky enough to live through everything because you're not a full tank. You're like a hybrid damage. You're a brawler, basically, as Jax. And you just go in and you maybe kill someone. If you're super fed, you'll just roll everyone. But if you're not fed, you'll go in, stun some people. And if your team doesn't clean up fast enough, you'll just die. So Jax will benefit from having more opportunities to jump on ranged enemies who otherwise steadily chip him down in lane. So they're lowering the cooldown of his Q early, which honestly doesn't really do anything. This is whatever. It'll just help him win the matchups that he already wins, and that's about it. Maybe he'll escape a little bit more often, but this doesn't really do too much. Casaladin. Kassadin, after his little talks with Morello, and after he got Rift limped, basically when they broke his legs and gave him the Rift limp, he's never been the same since. So what are they doing? W basic attack damage modifier increase. So they're increasing the W, the empowered one too, to okay, AP ratio is the same. Wow, they actually buffed it by almost double early. Holy shit. Wow. So basically they're just making it so if you're a melee person and you're going up against Kassadin, you should lose. Because Kassadin should win in melee matchups. Or some of them, at least. Okay, this is fine. Any buffs to Kassadin are fine. Kassadin's pretty weak. Okay, LeBlanc. We're reverting the nerf LeBlanc received earlier this year since she can use more power in a way that average players can utilize. So they just want to make LeBlanc easier, and they're doing it by giving back 0.1 ability power to her Q. This does nothing. Lux. Lux was highly beaten because she was too prominent as a support, of all things. Gross. And they made the shield better late by a decent amount. And max shield is going up by 80. I mean, this is whatever. People are probably still going to play her support, and I hate those people. But I guess this is better for me if I do get the Lux support eventually, which I always fucking do. Nocturne, the guy who's getting the new skin. So if he's getting the new skin, he's probably getting buffed. So people will actually use the new skin. Base armor increased, W bonus attack speed increased, of course. Nocturne has been overshadowed by other junglers as a competitively viable option, so we're buffing him. They do not want to see Nocturne in competitive. He's getting a new skin, and that's why they're doing this. His mana, yeah, look, almost everything about him got, like, pretty buffed. And his shred actually gives a good amount of attack speed now. 30% level 1, Jesus. Armor went up by 2, that's pretty good. Health went up by, like, a little bit, that's alright. Mana went up by, like, a little bit. Mana regen a little bit. So yeah, just tiny little buffs here. Nothing to make Nocturne crazy, but they have to buff him somehow to get people to notice him. Okay, original Aatrox. What do I think of original Aatrox? We have the Q cooldown flattened. 12 seconds at all ranks. Shut up! Okay, 12 seconds at all ranks. Okay. Our intent wasn't to buff her in that patch. Okay, so they're nerfing Riven. The Riven Q is back to being 12 at all ranks. Alright, fine. So yeah, old Aatrox, or original Aatrox, sorry, is nerfed. So play the new Aatrox. Okay. Sejuani. She's a tank, so she will probably get buffed. So let's see. No, they're actually nerfing her. Wow. Okay, so she's probably the only tank that's played in pro play. So the Frost armor is getting lowered, but it scales better. Yeah, and it scales better. Okay. This is fine. I'm all for late game power. Fuck the early game. League games need to last a little longer. They end too soon. And the Q is getting cooldown nerfed. I guess this hurts her clear more than anything. I don't really know, but because once you gank with Q once, you're probably not going to get it up again before the gank is completed. So does this realistically do anything? I don't know. Well, whatever. I'm fine with seeing just changes to her late game and nerfs to her early game. I would see this as a buff, honestly. I see this as a buff. Shen, he's a tank, so he's getting buffed. And I was right. Empowered champion damage ratio is going to 7%. 1% isn't that big. It's decent, though. It's alright. And the base physical damage of the E, somehow dashing hurts someone. It's going up by 10. Again, nothing too substantial, but they're just going to slowly power creep tanks until they become OP, and then I can play Vayne again. And hopefully the game lasts long enough to where I can get full build and just win. Singed. Okay, this is a weird thing. So, I don't know of anyone who plays Singed, besides, the Singed mains, until I'm a Cutie Pie and Vincent brought Singed into the fucking bot lane and have been just chucking people. I don't know how the fuck. I don't know what went on in Cutie's monkey ape mind to think of all the champions I could bring bot lane. Let me bring Singed of all people. But he decided to bring Singed. And Singed, from what I've seen Cutie do, Singed looks OP. He looks like the unkillable, run you down, win lane, win game champion in bot lane with Zillion. It's actually crazy. So I don't know if Riot has seen this or if people have complained about it. Because I think it's actually crazy. Like, it's one of the things where you never go against it, so you don't know how to fight it. It's like when I got a Lee Sin support once, I was like, oh god, I have a Lee Sin support. But no, he knew what he was doing. He was good, and he absolutely shucked the enemy lane because they didn't know how to deal with him. Because Lee Sin doesn't go support. It's just something it's so good because it's never been done. It's like the Airbender, right? It's like the case of Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. He was a force to be reckoned with because airbending wasn't created to be a fighting style. It was created as a form of self-defense. And yet no one could fuck with him. No one could fuck with Aang because no one just simply knew how to fight against an airbender. It's literally the same thing with Singed, I feel. So the ultimate question is, have Riot noticed this and do they care? Let's see. Giving Singed a little extra oomph so his insanity can lead him to some more wins if he makes it to late game. Yes, more buffs to late game. So what are they doing? They're increasing his mana by a good amount. Ooh, mama. His AD is rounded out, okay. Mana regen is rounded out, that's fine. Attack speed rounded out, but a little buffed. And Insanity Potion is up by 10. This is whatever, this just makes him a little bit powerful. Doesn't really change too much though. Cutie might win some more, but it looks like they haven't noticed. Interesting. Okay, Sion, what do I think of Sion? I think Sion is a tank, and he is not very well used. He's not used that often, so I think he will get buffed because he's a tank. Smoothing out some of Sion's rougher edges, like grinding out his base stats, removing a mechanic that no longer seems needed. Really? What are they removing? Overall, he'll have more chances to brawl with his opponent in the top lane. Okay, so they're buffing him. 330, buff. Health, buffed. But rounded out. What the fuck is this mana regen? 8.0008. This actually held no relevance because that .0008 did not matter. Like, what the fuck was that? And that was Q. What did they remove? Base minimum damage went up, which is decent. It went up by like 10, so that's fine. Base maximum damage 7. Okay, so again, like 10 and then 28. Okay, that's fine. Decimating Smash no longer deals 8% damage against monsters. Really? So people might bring Sion in the jungle again. I remember when this new Sion came out, people, were experimenting with him everywhere. And this was when Cinder Hulk was out. I don't know if Cinder Hulk still does the same thing because I haven't played a tank in the jungle in forever. But if it does do the same thing, that's actually pretty crazy. It probably got nerfed though. But Cinder Hulk used to give you a percentage of your health as like more health. So you can imagine on Sion, this got pretty nutty. And in the beginning, people used to go Sion jungle, me included. And I went Sion jungle one game. And I actually got so much health where I went into the enemy fountain, laughed, danced, taunted, left the fountain, and was still alive, and just stood in their base. I didn't need to back. I didn't need to do anything. I had like at least 15,000 health, I think. It was actually insane how much health I had. So they definitely did nerf it, I think. But I think this also came from that. I don't know for sure, though. But hopefully we'll see more Sion in the jungle. I think he's a fine jungler again. When I have tanks on my team that can peel for me, even better. Because that's all Sion is. All Sion is just a CC bot. You can realistically ignore him, but he CCs you. That's basically all Sion is. Okay, Sivir. Sivir is probably still one of the better ADs and the safest ADs. I feel like they hit her pretty hard the last time, so I know they're not buffing her, and they're probably nerfing her, but I'll be surprised if they nerf her again. WAD ratio decreased early. Sivir is strong. What a great, sentence. When coupled with Yuumi, she's especially strong. Wow, so they don't like synergy with one of their weirdest supports. Okay. The cat is getting nerfed. Spoiler alert. But we think Sivir could use nerfs too to quell her early game wave clear. What the fuck? Oh. Wow, they're nerfing the W pretty bad. So usually how Sivir works is... I'm actually sad if this ends up changing it. I think it will. I mean, this also did make sense, because if Sivir was ahead, she'd just steamroll ahead, but maybe this stops that now. But anyway, Sivir's an AD where once you get one item and a little bit past level 6, what ends up happening is you W the wave, you Q it, and then you either pressure your laner by just poking them under tower, or you roam somewhere else, because that's all Sivir does. Now, maybe it's a good idea for just the health of the game and the bot lane in general if she does that at a later time in the game, like maybe at 10 minutes or actually I don't know if you get 6 or 10 minutes or later. Just later in the game, like maybe when she's like level 8 or 9 or when she has like an item and a half or 2 items, then she could start doing that. Because at that point you're already transitioning out of laning phase. But if you're Sivir, like if you have a Sivir and she's stomping the lane, this just puts her so far ahead because she's going to get every CS in the wave. It's Sivir. And then she can either roam, which is a mighty help to the team and the jungler, or just pressure the fuck out of the lane. Because if they try and poke with Sivir, they'll lose farm. I think Sivir was one of the problem ADs, but like low-key. And I guess paired with Yuumi, she was insane. But anyway, I think this is a fine change. But we're on a slippery slope here, right? Don't overdo it. Okay, Sylas. Sylas got Omega nerfed. Then I feel like the Omega nerf was like kind of a somewhat like trade away because then he got Omega buffed against champions. Like when I see Sylas brawl champions, he just melts them, and I'm like, holy shit! Did the old Sylas do this? And I don't think he did. Like the old Sylas used to like chip down people. No, like the new one, I feel just murders them, which is weird. But let me see. What are they doing? Sylas has been thriving in the jungle after his latest set of changes, following up those by toning down his clear speed. Okay, so we're going back to this. We're going back to nerfing his clear. Alright, cool. Against minions and monsters. Okay, his clear is going to be ass. So that's not properly heals himself when casting a hijacked R, mantra, empowered W, renewal from karma. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Syndra, we're probably going to see more buffs because she's still not that good. Syndra's weak in all levels of play at the moment, so we're giving her some general power. The Dark Sphere bonus is actually going up to 25. Wow, that's a lot. That's actually a lot. And the Scatter the Weak, the E is going up by 15, which is a decent amount. Syndra is slowly getting back to power, and LeBlanc is slowly creeping up back there. But Syndra's going like faster, and I kind of like it. I noticed recently when I play mid lane, there's only a couple people I could play. I don't like playing assassins because I feel like they're just useless. They can only kill one person if at all, and then they just die or don't really do anything. And mages, I don't like most of the mages. I don't know why, but Syndra's one of the people I do like. But I'm glad to see she's getting buffed. I think she does still need it. I think after this, I don't think she won't be what she was in Season 4, because that's when we had DFG. For those of you who don't know DFG, you're lucky. But we don't have DFG, so Syndra's never going to be what she was. But yeah, I mean, more buffs are good. I think she could use a little bit more too. Tom Kench, he got absolutely gutted, so I'm assuming... Wow, they're still nerfing him. Holy shit. When making Tom Kench more vulnerable to ganks as a countermeasure to the safety he brings his already safe bot lane buddies like Ezreal. So again, they don't like good synergies of the safe bot lane. So the move speed is going down to a normal amount. That's fine. And the duration of his E is going down to 2. I don't think he's ever going to be played top ever again. He's only going to be played support. He's getting the Galio treatment, honestly. He came out. He was really fucking cool and good. Then they reworked / nerfed him. Then he was kind of still played top and saw some reemergence. And then they nerfed him some more, and now he's like a low tier support. That's like very niche. Wow. Okay, anyway, and Yuumi nerfs. We already know these are nerfs because of what we read before. They just keep nerfing this bitch, and it's crazy. Because she's basically a... I think Yumi's just a character that's good in pro play. But anyway, that's just me. Q empowered damage decreased late. Okay. Nerfing her late game. Slow decrease, slow duration flattened, cooldown increased early. Yumi's damage is too high for how reliable it is. That is pretty true. Especially when coupled with other high damage bot lane partners. Yes, poke partners. So they're nerfing the damage by a good amount late. Holy shit. The slow is going way down early. That's insane. The slow duration is 1.5. I can deal with that. That's fine. And the cooldown is going up a tad bit. This is also fine. This is fine. I mean, I don't think she needs to be nerfed anymore. If they do, I think that's overkill. But I definitely am glad to see her poke going down. And the slow. Because you basically always got hit by it. Unless you hugged the minions. And even then, she could just wait till the wave's out. But, yeah, I think it's whatever. I think that's fine. So, Ziggles. I think Ziggs is going to get a buff because no one plays him. And he's not what he was. Ziggs used to be the premier poke champion, and then they somewhat reworked buffed him to make it so he's like the he's like the premier poke, hard pushing, wave clearing champion. That's not ASOL. So he's still not that good for what he does. Old Ziggs used to be, I feel like, a lot better, but I'm not sure if that's true. I feel like it is, but I'm assuming buffs. What are they doing? Ziggs isn't doing so hot right now. Oh yes, I know. I actually played him in ARAM. I got to late, and I still wasn't, like, doing good poke. And I was like, how the fuck am I not doing good poke in ARAM? I'm Ziggs. And I know I don't suck with Ziggs. I know that. So, what are they doing? The ratio on a satchel is going up a significant amount. The cooldown is going down a significant amount early. And the Mega Inferno Bomb is going down later, which is actually very good. I feel like you don't have it up enough, and it doesn't warrant too much damage unless you hit it in the middle. Which is already pretty hard to do, but I'm glad they're doing this. I'm actually really glad. Any buffs to Ziggs are highly welcome and needed. Okay, runes. I actually didn't even know they're... Okay, it's only the one rune. Okay, well, let's see what they're doing. Biscuits delivered decrease. Wow. Delivery intervals adjusted. Health and mana per biscuit decreased. Healing duration decreased. Permanent mana per biscuit increased. They're too fresh. They give too much sustain. I would agree with that. These things are actually pretty crazy. Any person who has trouble in lane, Nasus, basically takes these and then it's just okay. Like, it's pretty fine at that point. I feel like not enough people use them, though. Only people who need to use it. And at that point, I don't understand why they're nerfing it. But anyway. So, it's only 3 biscuits delivered, which is a significant nerf in my opinion. You get them earlier, which is good. That's when you need them. It's 10% of missing health, which is, I guess, okay. It's a little bit of a hit, but okay. 12% of missing health. Okay, interesting. 10% of missing mana, and then healing duration is 5 seconds. Wow, so you're losing a lot of health. Holy shit. Wait, this is insane. Like, I would have been alright if the missing health was that much and the duration was 15, but no, it's 5 seconds. That's actually crazy. And no one gives a shit how much mana you get from these. Wow, they actually gutted Biscuit Delivery. That's actually crazy to me. ARAM balance changes. I'm actually going to look at this because I actually play ARAM at work a lot now. So let me see what's happening. Swain is getting nerfed. Okay. Excuse me. Morgana is getting buffed. Volibear is... Nothing's happening, okay. I don't know why they even put it in then. Yorick is getting nerfed. Interesting. Honor 5 rewards. New Honor 5 Chrome rewards debuted in 9.16. Cool. I'm not Honor 5 just yet, but I'm almost there. Your Honor 5 cards will contain 2 Honor 5 tokens because we promised you 2 chromas this season, not 1. Let's go! Belated elated. If you hit Honor 5 before 9:16 area, both Medieval Twitch and Grey Warwick prior to getting capsule will add your 2 Honor 5 tokens directly to your account. Wow. Okay, cool. And ranked. What are they doing here? Losing a game at JLP and Grandmaster Challenger demotes you to Diamond 1? Wow. The Master's the cutoff. Between Master and Diamond 1 cutoffs are lower. Wow, that's crazy. Holy shit. Losing 0 LP over a few days or weeks actually demotes players in the Masters before they reach 0. Serves it where it was near impossible to demote out of Challenger. Okay. So they just want to clean up the ladder. I'm actually all for this. I'm not too much into the competitive side of League. So it doesn't really matter for me. But it's good that they're trying to fix it for the competitive people. One thing you really don't want to do in any game is piss off the hardcore competitive fans of your game. You do not want to do that. They do not give you money as much as the casuals will. But my God, those are the people who love your game and you do not want to disrespect them. So I'm really glad they're doing this. Bug fixes, I don't give a shit, even though there's a lot of them, Jesus Christ. And I already talked about the skin. So, that's about it. Overall, pretty cool patch. They addressed a lot of things with a lot of safe champions I like. Primarily Ezreal. Interesting skins coming out next patch. Nothing that's wowed me, though. But definitely cool skins I'll get whenever I decide to open up the plethora of chests and orbs and all this other shit I have here. But yeah, I don't know if I'll play League today. I doubt anyone even cares or is wondering, but I doubt I'll play League today. I don't know. My head's still killing me. The most I could do is just talk and relax. I haven't even played any video games today. I've been in so much pain. But anyway, that's it. I would give this patch... It was a pretty decent patch, I'd say. I'd say 7 out of 10 Mark Merrills. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go try and recover. I'm out of here.